Hello, first grade authors. It's Mrs. Davis here with your writing lesson for today, Tuesday, March 2nd. All right, friends, so we have been talking about our elements of a narrative the past 2 weeks now. Remember, when we are reading or writing a narrative, we need to be on the lookout for the beginning, middle, and end. Remember, in the beginning, that's when we meet the characters in their world. So we have the characters who are the people or animals the story is about, and the setting, the time and place the story is happening. The middle, that's where the characters face a problem, and the end, where the characters solve the problem. We took a look at our mentor story, The Kissing Hand, this week, and we watched Miss Davis map out the story of The Kissing Hand on a star organizer the other day. So now I'm going to be taking those parts of the star organizer and putting them on a beginning, middle, end graphic organizer, helping me to plan out the story from the beginning, middle, and end, that sequence of the story. So we're going to do this with The Kissing Hand first, and then we will apply it and do it to your personal narrative today. So looking back at the star organizer, we said our question words, what, where, who, how, and why give us important elements of our story. I have focused on what and where. Those are elements that we find at the beginning of our story, right? When we meet the characters in their world. So on my organizer, I said, in the beginning, Chester cries in the forest because he doesn't want to go to school. Notice I took those sentences and phrases and joined them together to make one sentence. You could also make a sentence or two, all about what happened at the beginning and where the story is taking place. Next, we're moving on to who and how. Who is the helper in the story and how do they help? This will take place in the middle of the story where we've got that problem going on. So Mrs. Raccoon is the helper in the story and she gives him the kissing hand. Last is why the helper is being helpful. We said that happens at the end of the story. Mrs. Raccoon cares about Chester and how that helps to solve the problem. Now he is happy to go to school. So as you can see, writers, we have planned out the beginning, middle, and end of The Kissing Hand using our star organizer. Now I'm going to model with my personal narrative. Here's my star organizer about my story called Where is Molly? And I'm going to use this copy of my story outline. You can see it has a beginning, middle, and end, just like our example. You can also do that on a piece of paper if you fold it into 3 parts. Make yourself a beginning, middle, and end. Just like with our Kissing Hand story, what and where comes first in the beginning of the story. So I combined my what and where from my star organizer. I said, I could not find my dog Molly after dinner. I looked in the house and backyard. What and where? Got the problem. Next is the middle of the story, the who and how. Who is my mom and how she helps? My mom helped me look for Molly. So now in the middle of my story, my mom had come over for dinner, so she helped me look for Molly. Give you a little more detail, right? Last, the why and how the problem gets fixed or resolved. So I said, my mom loves Molly, and we looked everywhere until we found her asleep in my bed. There's the big surprise at the end of my story. All right, writers, so your goal today, I should have scooted that over. Your goal for today is to plan out your personal narrative using a beginning, middle, and end. You can, like I said, use this copy, my story outline, or you can easily do this on a piece of paper. Just put 3 columns, 3 parts, B for beginning, M for middle, and E for end. Use that star organizer that you filled out previously to help you as you're planning your beginning, middle, and end. All right, writers, have a great time writing, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.